Welcome back to Redbeard RPG and Pillars of Eternity. We were just, I think we got finished checking this place out, making sure there was no more loot to grab. Maybe not. A little something there, not much. But I believe we're about at the point where we need to. There's another outlaw thug. Again with rain, hot air dam. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's much there.
Right behind you.
Another one down.
Just like the good old days.
Well, we just keep finding more loot here. Don't mind if I do. We're still at the Yellowbands camp for now. Seems like that was the last little place we could check out. Okay. All right, let's collect our reward then. I did tweak the graphics a little bit. It already immediately looks a little better. Maybe we'll get a little bit smoother performance. We'll see how it goes.
Welcome back, Envoy.
I got your last bounty.
Show it here. It's a shame it had to be like this. Desperate times can drive good kith to do terrible things. Well, I'll be. That's all of the bounties. Mighty fine work, Envoy. Mighty fine indeed. Hope you're proud of all you've done. Thanks to you, Don Shore is safer for all of us. Gods protect you, wherever you are.
Hey, you could have a real future here if the Envoy thing doesn't work out.
Nice work on the bounties. Just don't get a big head about it.
All right, excellent. And it looks like we got some unique items. Let's check those out real quick. Light of day. We're gonna store all weapons. Stash that at camp. Same with this. I got something that was like Kith Bringer. Was that like a title or is that an actual thing? Arcanus Gamison. That's unique armor. Okay, well, this is basically the same thing, just a little bit better. So yeah, we're gonna wear that. Excellent. Oh, here it is, Kith Warder. Damage reduction against Kith, damage reduction against other sources. Damage reduction better than anything else we have. That's an amulet. So it'll probably replace Night Mistress's Favor, which does do essence regeneration. I think we'll keep what we got for now. Alright, excellent. So now, if we check the journal out, I think, yeah, the only things we have left are the things that I don't have a way, I don't really, it's going to take a long time to figure out where this stuff's at unless I look it up online. So I think we're going to move on to the Animancy Method. which is going to take us... Oh, you can just... We can just fast travel to this camp here. Let's do that. See if we have anything we can upgrade and kind of go from there. Enchanting unique weapons. Primary enchantment further improved augmented enchanting section. Specific enchanting materials to perform that. He's got something to say.
It's not every day you get to deal with the person who killed you. And since you set them free, you get to deal with them again sometime in the future.
Yeah, probably. I take it you don't approve.
What part? The part where you set free an assassin who succeeded at killing you once already? Right, must be that part.
He felt regret.
Anyway, it doesn't matter what I think. You found the assassin, and you're still alive, which means well done, Marius. Now you're looking towards Emerald Stair. Whole other kind of deadly out there.
Are you thinking of coming with us?
Considered it, sure. I wouldn't be much of a guide if I dropped you off at the edge of Dawnshore and said, good luck.
Excellent. Good to have you with us.
Good to be here. We've got a bit of a walk ahead of us. You might want to get some rest. Anyway. Not before I've done some reading.
Not everyone warrants an assassination attempt, you know. You should be flattered.
That's an interesting way of looking at it.
What I find interesting is how you handled him. You really had him at a loss when you let him go. Me too, for that matter. Don't get me wrong, I'm impressed. Not many in your position would have let him walk away.
I think it was the right thing to do.
Things aren't always that clear, especially when you're staring down a man who tried to send you back to the wheel. But I like your certainty. Why'd you do it?
Pragmatism. He'll tell his stories and others will think twice before striking.
Clever. Though I suspect he and his followers will scatter to the winds after this. I'm afraid we haven't seen the last of this conflict, though. Eagwolf isn't the only hothead in the living lands, and he's certainly not the only one with his hackles up about all you Adra newcomers. And Ludwig and the Steel Garrote are only making matters worse.
Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, Inquisitor Ludwig's approach seems excessive.
You're far from the only one to say so. Your ambassador and the rest of the Adiran forces have been dragging the frontier, kicking and screaming towards order and civilization. All the things that half of us moved here to escape. Then, one day, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote show up to reinforce the Adiran presence, and they're as harsh as Woedica herself.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I always found him too zealous for my liking.
Mine, too. I understand discipline, but you've got to know when to give. Judging from that meeting, Ambassador Hilgard and Ludwig don't see eye to eye. I'm afraid that means trouble on the horizon, especially if Ludwig starts operating around him.
That worries me as well.
Nice to know I'm in good company.
Something's on your mind.
Just thinking about Claviger Amon. I let him down. I've let a few people down over the years. But I did promise someone once that I'd do my part to look after all of us riffraff who've made a home here. My best chance of doing that is helping you investigate this plague and keep a lid on tensions.
Yeah, that's probably a good plan.
And, hopefully, fend off any future assassination attempts.
Yeah. A promise to someone. That same someone you wish you could raise from the dead?
You don't miss much, do you? That's a story for another time. I've had all the doom and gloom I can stand for one night.
Fair enough.
Sleep easy, Envoy. As best you can. I'll be here if you need me.
Alright, so we got totems, enchanting, workbench. We'll start here. Alright, so we don't seem to have. We need hardwood branch and healer's talon to upgrade the wand. Grimoire of greater elements we can upgrade though. We can upgrade it again. And again. And are we out of softwood branches? I guess we need 22 of those to go to the next step. Common axe we don't care about. Pine gambeson. We're not worried about. It's Arcanist gambeson. That's what we're wearing now. And again, we need healer's talon, which I assume we probably don't get in this area. That's probably why we don't have it. We'll probably get that stuff in the next area. Oh, we got one. That'll turn a softwood branch into a hardwood branch. Oh no, a hardwood branch makes 3 softwood branches. Okay. Looks like we only got one, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. Should I check out this enchanting station? I don't even see an option for upgrading my armor. It specifically
Look,
says
Marius,
enchant unique weapons.
If you ever want to talk about anything, you know I'm here, right?
Right. Appreciate that, but I'm all right.
If you ever change
All my
your
unique
mind,
weapons are stashed.
the
Alright,
offer
let's
stands.
Okay.
rest for the night and exit the party camp. Let's see if our friend says anything.
Haze, mirrors, we have touched something like your dreams before.
Why do you keep showing up in my dreams?
Our roots entwine, but we cannot linger here long. We must know.
Okay.
A killer freed, a predator returned to the woods. You bled and forgave. Why? Should he not suffer for your pain?
Someone has to break the cycle of bloodshed.
Compassion for the snake. He killed our beloved. Our weeds tangled. This is not our way.
Oh. The voice did not like that.
A dam broke. We wept in the dark when your soul slipped away. We feared for you, felt your agony. We could not forgive.
Save that. I might use it.
We bide our time. We wait. Wake now. We have tending to do.
Alrighty. Got to upgrade our grimoire. Talk to the voice in our head, which I'm assuming is the godlike that we're modeled after. Now we get to go to Emerald Stair.
Whatever
Whatever's grown over that Adra doesn't look natural.
It does not really. It's this little cave down here. Alright, we'll leave that alone. This looks like this is gonna go somewhere big. Maybe not. Oh, we forgot to cook while we were there.
Ready, aim.
Oh yeah, this is a whole dungeon in and of itself. We'll probably end up going here for a quest or something. What it looks like. Let's move on to Emerald Stair for now. Hey, there's people over here.
Can't believe we're stationed out here, so far from the city. You piss off the captain or something?
Oh, hush. You're acting like we got sent to Shatterscar from Galloway's tusks.
You said so much.
I can't even interact with those guys.
Would it kill the Claviger to send us some better food?
You really couldn't have worded that any worse, to be honest.
What's disappointing? All these people and no one's got a unique name? I swore at least one of them would have a quest for me or something.
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Hail, friend. Always nice to see a fellow traveler out here. Where are you headed?
I'm going for Fever Miss Irino.
Truly? Then we're heading the same way. Though Emerald Stair is not my ultimate goal. One of my ancestors apparently grew up in Solace Keep, deep in the Living Lands. I hope to find this place.
Why are you traveling to Solace Keep? I think she just explained that, didn't she?
It's my ancestral home. Sure, I may have grown up in Stalwart, but I'm Pagroon through and through, just like the dwarves here in the Living Lands.
If your ancestors left Solace, it isn't your ancestral home anymore.
Some things never change. Whether I'm here or back in Stalwart, it's always the Pagroonen that make me question this journey.
Alright, what do you got for sale? I got a couple things I can sell you. Common axe, and I thought I had something else I didn't want. Oh, let's find Gambison. Yeah, we don't need that anymore. Everything else I think we're keeping for now. Now we can sell this gem. What do you got? Fine bow. Yeah, nothing that's really an upgrade from what I got. Oh, I do need more lockpicks. Let's buy all 3 of those. I need health potions and essence potions. It'll never hurt. It doesn't look like anything else is really a fine grimoire of elements. It's technically better than what I have by 1 level. We'll roll with what we got for now. I don't think we need to spend 3 grand on that right now. Combat hasn't been too challenging as of late. Alright. Who are you?
Envoy.
Yes. Who are you?
I speak for Paradise. That is all you need to know.
I agreed to let you know let you go, but what more do you want from me?
You got lucky with the last one you set free, Envoy. Not sure I'd risk it again.
You spared us. That does not mean that we have lost interest in you. Your mercy for our compatriots has not gone unnoticed. Take this.
Ah, interesting.
We deem you worthy. This time, we trust you will remember our gratitude.
Okay. So what did he give us? What was that? Writ of passage. Fellow travelers, let it be known that the Adran envoy is a proven friend of the Paradise residents. Grant this godlike safe passage and liberty that we can afford our most trusted compatriots and allies. Interesting. Okay. So it seems like I'm kind of taking sides a little bit in this conflict. All right. Oh, there's someone else standing there.
Hold a moment. They tell me you're going to Emerald Stair. Business or pleasure?
Business. I'm looking into the Dream Scourge.
Well, just remember to cover your mouth, sneeze into your elbow, and sleep with lavender under your pillow. Fair warning, Envoy. Before you showed up, Inquisitor Ludwine barged past me.
Oh, wonderful.
She was looking none too pleased.
I don't suppose she told you where she was going.
I didn't ask. The less I know, the better. Anyway, I thought you should know Ludwine's on the prowl. Tread lightly.
So Ludwine's somewhere out there doing who knows what. Wonderful.
Given how angry she was about Eagwolf, probably best we give her a wide berth.
Okay.
You're cleared to pass, Envoy.
Oh. We don't actually physically cross the bridge. Alright, let's check out this Emerald Stair place.
Can't say I'm sad to be leaving Paradise. I had no idea how tense things were with the Adirans moving in. And now we have to worry about whether the man who killed you is going to try again.
It doesn't seem like he's going to. I got a second chance at life. He deserved one too.
It's what most of us come here for. I only wish more of us really got one. Unfortunately, the Steel Garrote will see this as an excuse to crack down. I get the feeling they've been looking for one.
Steel Garrote? I figured they're just more intense Adiran soldiers.
Their order may have started in Adir, but don't confuse those fanatics with us.
Oh, I hear you. Unfortunately, if you're marching shoulder to shoulder, some of their stink is bound to rub off on you.
Fair enough.
I don't like that Ludwine woman. She gives me the Vrikas.
Yeah, I've seen floggings gentler than the scolding she gave Hilgard. One's tacking when the other's jibing, if you catch my drift.
It's hard to believe she's supposed to be working with them.
And that's gonna mean trouble for everyone around them before long.
Then it's a good thing we're getting out of this city.
Yeah. Much as Liviana misses our company, I wouldn't count on your mysterious friend reviving you a second time.
Are you listening to that friend when you go all blank-eyed from time to time? Does your special friend talk to you?
Yeah.
I mean, I had an imaginary friend when I was little, but they never brought me back from the dead.
That would probably imply that it's not imaginary.
He means that with all due professional respect, of course.
How do you know this friend doesn't mean us any harm?
Honestly, yeah, I don't know that yet.
Well, maybe figure it out. We can't prepare for what we don't know is coming.
We're headed to Fior Messi Verno to see if the Animancers know anything about the Dream Scourge, right?
That is the plan.
Maybe we'll learn something about your condition in the process.
Hopefully.
Right. When it comes time to deal with Animancers, you two are on your own.
No one understands the souls like they do. If they know something, we should hear them out.
Fair enough, but I wouldn't expect a warm welcome. Hilgard's already brought your homeland's prohibitions against animancy to Paradise.
They could stand around and have scholarly debates about souls all they want. Gives me a great opportunity to take a nap.
Well, there you go.
I haven't been back in a while, but Fjord is an interesting place.
Oh, is it that much different than Paradise?
It was founded about 50 years ago by a disgraced Valian duke and a handful of animancers who'd soured on politics in the republics.
Town full of nobles, scholars, and leeches, all surviving off the work of the farmers who grow food for the whole island.
Can't wait to see it.
They're an eccentric bunch. You'll see. It turns out that academics are as ungovernable as the rest of us rabble.
You don't understand what they're messing with. They can't tame the wilds with machinery.
They've held it at bay, until recently. Their ingenuity, or madness, or heresy, take your pick, has fed a lot of people in the living lands. But, rumor has it, some unnatural blight is destroying their crops.
Right when the Dream Scourge appears, possible connection is troubling.
Hopefully there's nothing to that. But if there is, we'll find out soon enough. And while we're in Emerald Stair, there's something I've been putting off. An old friend from my time in Thirdborn had a cabin out in the woods.
Oh?
Tama. He passed a while ago, but he left something for me that I never got around to picking up. But since we'll be in Emerald Stair anyway...
Yeah, might as well. We'll go to the cabin.
You won't regret it. Emerald Stair's lovely this time of year. Even the Delimgon bloom.
No matter what I tell you, you keep picking flowers from things that want to kill you.
Hey, they love me. You just gotta ask nicely. Compliment their foliage.
Right. Maybe buy them a drink before they choke you to death with vines.
Let's see. This is exactly the kind of journey I was hoping for.
Well, you came to the right place.
You and I have quite the adventure ahead of us, Envoy.
Isn't Marius coming with us?
Now that you mention it, you're gonna need my help if you're traveling through the lands with this Nimdude. I have 2 rules. No campfire songs and no hugs. That last one's non-negotiable.
I hear wiggle room on the singing.
If we're done being ridiculous, we should get some rest. We'll be in Emerald Stair tomorrow.
Good to have you with us, Marius.
Right. Go to bed before you violate the hugging rule.
Alright, well, it looks like we had to go to camp anyways, so... while we're here... Let's see what we can... make here. These porridges are pretty good. Craft 3 of those. I kind of like these all-leaf teas that are just essence regeneration. Craft a couple of those. Oh, looks like we can only do one. Get 3 of these. Anything else that we really want? Let's get some of these bigger health and regen foods. Stamina, I don't care. I haven't really been using much in the way of like buff foods. Do some regular stews. Does this do 50-50? Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. We just need to do these until we run out of cooking ingredients, right? Alright, we'll leave it at that. Feel like I have collected many things.
You don't want it to get infected.
All right. And unfortunately, we're going to have to continue the Animancy Method and check out the Emerald Stair next time. Thank you all so very much for watching, and have a good one. That was the whole point of this episode, was to get here and start in on this, and I just got nothing but distracted along the way.